Hello everybody, this is Brandon with expeditiousfool.com, putting mindfulness in motion, here with your Lightworkers card pull, and today we have the Chariot. Let you look at that for a moment. So with the Chariot here, yes, it's victory, it's things coming in for you, but how do they come in, right? You can see here there's no reins on these Sphinx that are leading this Chariot. What that means is he has to trust both sides and be in complete unison with him or herself. Again, with tarot, doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter, but has to be in complete unison with him or herself in order to accept both the dark and the light and allow them to move you forward wherever you're supposed to go. It doesn't always look like we think it does because we think up here. And truthfully, I explain this in a lot of my breathwork classes, yoga classes, things like that. Our mind is actually secondary. It only creates those thoughts to create a chemical to maintain a homeostasis. So when we're talking about moving forward, the mind is actually useless. We think it's very important, but it's not. And that can't logically be explained because, again, that would have to be understood by the mind. It's the reason why sages have taught mindfulness for all of these years, and most people still don't get it. Because it does take a different way of understanding when we realize that there's an intelligence at work that's not our mind, right? So it's really tapping into that intelligence and accepting your true self for everything it is and allowing it to learn the lessons that it needs to not appear in the whole energy system, which is not done with words, again. So it's kind of tricky to explain that unexplainable, which is why it also makes it tricky to follow this, right? Because you're like, well, I have no guarantee that it's going to happen. That's okay. Keep your focus in that direction and your future will pull you to it. We're pulled by our future. We're not pushed from our past. This card is a perfect representation of that. Once we accept ourselves, the dark and the light, which are just perceptions on a gradient scale, but once we accept all sides of ourselves, then we're able to process through those and move forward with less resistance up here, right? And that's kind of the key to achieving the goals, is kind of getting out of our own way. And that's kind of been the theme with a lot of these card pulls so far in the past week or so, is getting out of our own way. All right, everybody, I hope that this helps you. If you want to schedule a session with me, tarot, breathwork, meditation, yoga, send me a message. I'll get you scheduled as soon as possible. Have a great day on purpose and stay mindful, everyone. Namaskaram.